Mass shooting in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, yet another shooting. Multiple deaths reported with dozens of people injured. A large police and emergency medical response at the scene, as you can imagine. ABC's Ike Ajachi is in Baltimore right now. Ike, good morning.
Good morning. It's a tragic start to the 4th of July weekend here in Baltimore. 2 people dead and 28 others injured from this shooting. All this as law enforcement officials were already on high alert for that typical surge of violence that we see on holiday weekends.
I got one chest wound, in and out both sides. Need a medic.
Overnight, chaos in Baltimore after a mass shooting that left 2 dead and 28 injured.
Put the back on. We don't have control of the scene. We don't have control of the scene.
Gunfire erupting as hundreds gathered for an event in the neighborhood of Brooklyn Homes. Witnesses saying they heard as many as 30 shots, according to local affiliates. Police say an 18-year-old woman was pronounced dead at the scene.
I need somebody down here, okay?
9 people transported to the hospital. 20 more went to the hospital on their own. 1 man was later pronounced dead, and 3 victims are still in critical condition.
This is an extensive crime scene. Our detectives are going to be here quite a while.
Authorities have not released information about a suspect or a possible motive.
And we're going to be here until we find them, until we hold them accountable, until they are held accountable for the actions that they took, because we cannot rest until they do so.
Now, law enforcement officials say they'll be on scene here for a while investigating this massive crime scene. And as of now, no word on any suspect or a possible motive. Back to you guys.
All right, Ike Ajachi at the scene of yet another mass shooting. Ike, thank you.
This your brother Van Silk, not in my house. Right here on rumble.com and youtube.com. Today. Well, last night, tragically, South Baltimore, little section called Brooklyn. I used to have my store at the Tasco Flea Market, which is in the little section of Brooklyn. I lived in Baltimore for 14 years. Basically, Baltimore used to be a great city to live in years and years ago. Black people migrated to Baltimore just like the way they did to Philly and Atlanta, Georgia. But it comes to bother me. So when I made a post yesterday about Lil Bootsy and his show at Fun Family, people got shot. I put black on black crime. Why? What's with the black on black crime? Why are we killing each other? And I had a few fools talking about I'm creating a narrative. So I guess when MO3, Young Dolph, Pop Smoke, King Von, I can't even call them off the top of my head, but all these rappers that got killed, it was black people. It was nobody white. And those 5 police officers killed Tyree Nichols in Memphis, beat him up, videotape it, black on black crime. Now I gotta be careful because of YouTube guidelines. But y'all niggas, you know who you are, you Pookies and you Ray Rays and you SHAQUITAS and you Shanae-Nays. There's a difference between you niggas and black people. But I'm gonna say black people could still fall underneath the category because you still got some black people who are niggas and you got some niggas who are black people. I don't care about the comments that you make trying, oh, you create the narrative. Really, Shaquilla Robinson went to Mexico with friends. The niggas, Negroes, killed her, videotaped it. And what did they do? They all left her there. But I'm creating a narrative. But you're always going to have some fool. What about the white people or the police that kill? Listen, I'm talking about you Negroes, you ninjas, you pilgrims. that continuously killing each other, hurting each other. Baltimore, 2 dead, 28 shot. Can you explain that to me? This is from a block party. Now you see that when real sensible black people don't want to come to the hood and socialize with y'all, or when it get dark, they want to get out. Because y'all niggas, it's who you are. It ain't a hate speech. It's real. And then when some of y'all get money, y'all want to move into neighborhoods you really shouldn't be in, then you want to bring all them cockroaches with you. You want to bring all them animals with you to nice neighborhoods just because you get some money. That's why they don't want to live with y'all. Because your manners don't change. You're still a Negro. You're still a nigger. You're still black because you ain't learned anything. I'm black. I came from the hood. But I'll be damn sure I'll live there again. Never. Because there's a certain thing you're scared of your own damn people. Because they are ruthless. If that wasn't the case, all these rappers that's been murdered will be alive. Why is Melly and Young Thug on trial? For what? Why is Offset dead? Why is Duke the Jeweler dead? Tell me. Ain't nobody white killed them. It's y'all niggas. "28 people shot in Baltimore, 2 dead on block party." "18-year-old woman and 20-year-old man were killed and 20 other injured in a mass shooting at Baltimore block party. All places. Danwell, Baltimore. All 30 victims had gunshot wounds. Baltimore acting police Richard Worley said in a Sunday afternoon news conference that ages range between 18 and 32. "14 of the victims hurt were under 18. See? People ain't got nothing to do with your stupid shit. 9 of those injured remain at a nearby hospital in various conditions Sunday afternoon, the commissioner said. All they could say, they had multiple shooters open fire in a large crowd of people who were out during the block party. We don't know if they were targeted or if there was a shooter just shooting indiscriminately down the street. It's just nigga shit. It's just the second day into the month. This is one of the 3 mass shootings in July and one of the 338 mass shootings in the year so far in 2023. And they said this is a tragic incident and another glaring, unfortunate example of the deep issues of violence in Baltimore and Maryland and this country, and particularly gun violence and in access to get illegal guns. Police received multiple calls at 12:30 a.m. Now, what kind of block party is still going on in this day and age at 12:30 a.m. in the nighttime? You know y'all Negroes need to be stopping at 8 o'clock because the goddamn freaks and the wolves and they come out late at night with nothing to do. The dirty drawers, the pants sagging motherfuckers. The block party was a celebration of Baltimore, Brooklyn neighborhood, which is described as a working class neighborhood filled with immense pride. Yeah, okay. Some of y'all been to Baltimore, part of Baltimore, Brooklyn. Let's think about it. It's an event that happened in Baltimore every year. Okay, folks were out having a celebration, and then at some point gunshots rang out, and folks, of course, were trying to get away and get out of there. Yeah, the folks in the community, the black people who work hard, the black people who respect each other. It's the niggas. Baltimore City Councilwoman Felicia Porter described the area where the shooting unfolded as a marginalized community with high unemployment and violent crime rates. I know, because it's right around for where the Patasco Flea Market is. Brooklyn has forever and always been a neglected community. This is not the time for us to forget them now. This is the time for us to come together and stand by them in solidarity. Okay, but you know what the problem is? Y'all had a lot of time to build up Brooklyn. But meanwhile, all these people are buying up the areas in Brooklyn and not fixing anything. And you got these people out here in Baltimore, B-Mall. If you ever watched The Wire or The Corner, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what you're looking at. Row houses that's destituted, and people might live in one, and then you got 8 others that are empty. People talking about, I'm creating a narrative. I ain't creating no damn narrative when it comes to black on black crime and blacks killing black. Y'all need to stop that. This is a topic that needs to be discussed. Rest in peace to those two who lost their lives because of these Negroes, these niggas, and the 28 others who were wounded and shot. Y'all gotta understand one thing. At a certain time, you gotta know when to go in your house and lock the doors, because the niggas come out. And same black people that will kill you, rob you, steal from you, hurt you, and look you in their face like they did nothing wrong. I want to say something to all those who got on my Instagram page from the post that I did with Boosie that got shot. Y'all have mental health issues. You need help. KKK is looking at your Negroes and niggas and saying, we ain't got to kill them. They've been killing themselves. Imagine if 30 people would have died. It's your brother Van Silk, not in my house. Just subscribe to my channel on YouTube, rumble.com. Hit the notification button. Follow, hit the like button. I gotta go.